How y'all doing? My name is Tyree Simon. I am a VA whistleblower. I deal with geopolitics, politics, conversations about different things. Try spiritual growth, things of that nature. This video will be about Julian Assange, a journalist that's being held in prison for telling the truth. What drew me to Julian Assange was that I am a whistleblower. I've been going through a lot, name being smeared, things of that nature, but yet I stood in there to tell the truth about what I seen at Mikey D. Baker dealing with contaminated water. Julian Assange is a real journalist because he talked about what happened in Iraq, dealing with all those children and innocent civilians being killed. He dealt with Syria, what happened in Syria. He dealt with United States, was going on with the corrupt bureaucrats here. He told the truth. So they came up with a scheme to basically sideline him, to take him off the chessboard, because he's one of the key journalists right now that's on the planet that's in telling the truth. Stella Morris, his fiancée, along with his father and brother and the WikiLeaks supporters such as myself and everybody else we've been fighting like crazy to get this man free. He's an innocent person. He is a journalist, you know. They have him, you know, for doing his job, for telling the truth. Well, they had this guy some years ago named Sigurdur Thordarson. He came out and said that Julian Assange told him to tap or put spyware or something on the computers or phones of diplomats in Europe, which was a lie. He did that because I think it was the Iceland law enforcement was out to arrest him for abusing minors and financial fraud. He also stole $50,000 from WikiLeaks too. So he came up with this scheme to lie on Julian Assange, to lie on WikiLeaks. And they used his testimony against Julian Assange to break up charges against Julian Assange. Well, recently, in the Stardin article, they said that Thordarson came out and told the truth that Julian Assange didn't ask him to hack the computers or put taps on the phones or anything like that. Julian Assange didn't tell him to do that. So basically it hurts the case against Julian Assange, what the DOJ have against Julian Assange. And he should be released, but Julian Assange is still in prison. Stella Morris is raising funds for Julian Assange. Please donate. I have the link in a below descriptions in the articles from the Guardian and also Crowd Justice Fund, where you go and fund Julian Assange's defense, to fight against this corrupt case brought against him. Go to Stella Morris Twitter page. It's at STELLAMORIS1. Donate to her, please. Donate, so we continue to fight against this corruption against Julian Assange. This man has basically put his life on the line for us, for freedom of speech. He stood up for those that's downtrodden, the common man and woman on the street. He stood up for everybody, not just Europeans. He stood up for Africans. He stood up for the Middle East, Asia, the Americas, the Pacific Islanders. He stood up for all of us. So the best we can do is support this man, call our senators and congressmen, and get them to change the Espionage Act to let this man to go free, and get Joe Biden to be to pardon Julian Assange, but also change the Espionage Act so we can let this man free. This is my opinion. Stella Morris have to when she married Julian Assange, she have to get him to sign a paper saying that he's not suicidal. That is very important. That is very important. We had these rash of suicides taking place in these prisons for the past 2 years of these people that's well connected or had the dibs on the so-called D-stick. We don't want nothing to happen to this man. I don't think nothing gonna happen to him. Hopefully nothing happen. We can get free him. But marry this man, get him to sign a letter saying that he's not suicidal. He's just a little depressed. That's it. That he wanna continue to fight for justice for all, and also she have to come to the United States and visit the Congress and Senate. Bernie Sanders, Rand Paul, AOC, who else? Marjorie Greene, all of them, especially the Congress senators that's always in the news. Visit them first and put their feet to the fire. Say, look here, man, this is about freedom of speech. This is about freedom of the press, man. We got a person that's in prison that's editor. He's a journalist. All he was doing was just telling the truth. But the reason why they got him in there because he's a major piece on the chessboard geopolitically. He told the truth, and when countries around the world see this, then they say, "Wow, man, we can file suits against the U.S. or Britain or whoever else because Julian Assange did his job in telling the truth." And that's why they don't like this man, because he exposed them for their crimes against humanity. Julian Assange lately been picking up a lot of support. Okay. Remy Bissini put a question to Secretary Blinken about Julian Assange. He basically said Julian Assange is in prison and he's a journalist. Secretary Blinken ducked around the question and basically said the court is handling it, DOJ is handling it. So he skated away from the question, but I'm glad that Remy Bissini brought it up. And lately, you've been having people stand up for Julian Assange. The MPs from Australia stood up for him. A dozen MPs calling for Joe Biden to drop the charges. Julian Assange need to be freed. MPs from Britain, like Jeremy Corbyn, stood up for Julian Assange. MPs from Italy stood up for Julian Assange. He need to be freed. Said he need to be freed. MPs from I heard from Greece stood up. A whole bunch of them stood up for Julian Assange, saying that he need to be freed. So Julian Assange is gaining more and more support every single day. You have articles coming out from the UK Standard UK, the Guardian, Reuters, and other news agencies that's coming out in the defense of Julian Assange. Stella Morris also said that if he ever comes to the United States, they basically going to keep Julian Assange isolated. It's going to take decades before his case gets to the Supreme Court. We can't let that happen. So we got to stop them from bringing him over here, to extradite him over here, while they're going to keep him in limbo for a long time on trunked up charges. So the case is falling apart against him. The witness recanted his statement, thank God. They should drop the charges. They should change the Espionage Act and free this man. And please donate to Julian Assange Defense Fund. Go to Stella Morris page. Go to WikiLeaks for Julian Assange Defense Fund, so we can get this man out of prison, so he can come home and see his family, see Star and Mars, and continue with his life. He need to be with his family. So please do that for Julian Assange. He's gaining support. I feel to believe one day, hopefully this year or sometime this year, hopefully, maybe he'd be released. If not, we got to continue fighting. He shouldn't be in prison. The U.S. media is ignoring the case. Like I said before, Julian Assange is the real deal. He's a brave man. I love this man. He's a good person. I'm a whistleblower. I'm in the same corner with him. I understand what's going on. So support Julian Assange. Donate to his defense fund. Tweet out. Share the stories. Keep on moving forward, man. Okay. Also, I need y'all to like and subscribe and press the notification button for my channel on YouTube, or any channel that when I share this video, to press it and support my channel, support weekly, support channels that of people telling the truth about what's going on in the world, dealing with geopolitics and everything, spirituality, all that. Continue moving forward, man. Don't be nobody fool. The salvation is within you. Salvation is in Yahshua, Jesus Christ. Buddha. They came down to help us out. So we gotta keep on fighting, doing the right thing by using our minds. Don't get violent. Don't fall for the trap, the COINTELPRO traps. Just help out people the best way you could. Help out WikiLeaks because they're trying to save freedom of the press. They're trying to save freedom of speech. We all got to save freedom of speech. They just can't do it by themselves. They need our help. So please press like, subscribe, hit the notification button. The links to the stores is in the description. The links to the donation, please donate to me as well, to Patreon, to my PayPal, to Cash App. That's all that's in the descriptions. Please support my channel and continue to move forward. And I'm gonna have other videos. I'm gonna have another video coming out on Haiti. I'm gonna do it either tonight or tomorrow, and what was going on with Haiti. I've been following some very deep people that's from Haiti that's explaining on what's actually going on in Haiti. So continue to search for truth and go within yourself and meditate and do your chants. God bless you all. Thank you.